Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, with one question echoing in the silence of your mind? The question isn't about what you'll have for breakfast or what you need to get done tomorrow. It's bigger, deeper. It's the question, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? You scroll through your phone, you see people who seem to have it all figured out. They look so sure, so driven, so purposeful. And in that moment, a quiet, heavy feeling can settle in your chest. Let me tell you something I want you to hear. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not alone in this feeling. We've all been sold a beautiful lie. It's a story we see in movies and read in books. The main character is lost, drifting through life, and then, suddenly, a lightning bolt of inspiration strikes. A chance encounter, a dramatic event, a sudden epiphany that reveals their one true purpose. From that day forward, they never doubt their path. They wake up every morning with unwavering passion and a clear mission. It's a wonderful story, but for most of us it's just that, a story, a myth. And this myth is holding you back. This expectation of a lightning bolt moment creates a paralyzing standard. We wait for it. We look for signs from the universe. When it doesn't arrive, we feel disappointed. We end up passively waiting for life to happen instead of actively participating in its creation. Purpose is a slow, quiet, often messy process. Think of purpose less like a lightning strike and more like the sun rising. Gradual, incremental, revealed over time. It begins with a glimmer of interest, a spark of curiosity, small experiments and reflections. So let go of the myth. You do not need a dramatic sign to begin. One of the biggest reasons we struggle to hear our inner voice is because the world is just so loud. We live in an age of information overload. From the moment we wake up and grab our phones to the moment we fall asleep with the screen still glowing. Social feeds show highlight reels. The news cycle brings crises. Ads tell us who we should be to feel happy and successful. When you see a friend's promotion or an influencer traveling the world, a small voice whispers, "Maybe I should have done that." We absorb thousands of messages daily and they begin to write a script in our minds. Purpose looks like a certain job, salary, lifestyle. You can be successful by the world's standards and still feel hollow. Because the life you built doesn't align with who you truly are. To begin finding your purpose, create space for silence. You cannot hear your own voice if you are constantly listening to everyone else's. This doesn't mean move to a monastery. Start with small acts. Turn off notifications, take a 10-minute walk without your phone, sit in quiet before the day begins. The goal is to turn down the world's volume so you can tune into the frequency of your own heart. In that space, the whispers of your true self can finally be heard. Start small and listen without judgment. Another huge obstacle is the deep-seated fear of making the wrong choice. We treat purpose like a single monumental decision that will define the rest of our lives. The stakes feel incredibly high. What if I choose the wrong career? What if I invest years and it's not my calling? The fear of failure freezes us. We weigh options, make mile-long pro and con lists, research every outcome until we're exhausted and still uncertain. We tell ourselves we're being responsible, but often research becomes a hiding place, avoiding the vulnerability of taking a real step. Choosing art feels risky because it might not pay. Starting a business feels terrifying because it might fail. Even a college major can feel like a life sentence, so instead of choosing, we stay put, in the safe but unfulfilling land of indecision. But there is a better way. Reframe choosing as experimenting. See life as a laboratory where each decision is a hypothesis to test. Form a hypothesis. I might enjoy volunteering at the animal shelter. The experiment, go a few weekends. The data, how you feel. Did it energize you? Did you lose track of time? Or did it drain you? Each small action is low-stakes research that teaches you about yourself. The third barrier is subtle. We search for ourselves outside of ourselves. We look for our purpose in job titles, degrees, parents' approval, and career prestige, trying to pin identity to a name tag. That outward search is a trap. If your identity is a title, what happens when it's taken away? You build anxiety, not purpose. Two people can hold the same job but have different whys. One teaches to create safe spaces, another to master pedagogy. The what is the same. The why is everything. So ask inward questions. What are my core values? What problems am I drawn to solve? What unique skills do I bring? Your purpose is an expression of your inner self, not a pre-made role. When you start from within, purpose becomes resilient and authentic. Begin inside, build a sense of self that no one can take away, grounded in values and energy rather than labels. This inward work takes time. Start with small reflective practices, journaling, values lists, noticing emotional reactions to experiences. As you clarify the why, you can then choose what's and how's that align. Your purpose becomes something you live from the inside out. So how do we begin? Start by noticing your energy. Become an energy detective for 1 week. Pay attention to what gives you energy and what drains you. Your feelings are a data-rich guidance system. Carry a small notebook or use your phone notes. Pause during the day and ask, in this moment, do I feel expansive or contracted? Notice specific activities, conversations, and environments. A complaining meeting may drain you. Organizing a shelf may energize you. Sort your notes into should and resonate. This separates external pressure from genuine attraction. No judgment, just data. With the data, make small shifts. Tilt your life 1 degree. Add a mentoring session, block creative time, decline one draining meeting, honor curiosity. Those little I wonder moments are clues. They are not wastes of time, they are signposts. Start tiny, watch a 10-minute tutorial, sign up for a free 1-hour intro class. Give curiosity a safe space to play. Over time, seemingly random curiosities weave into a unique tapestry. Purpose often lives at the intersections of what you love. Next, lean into service. Purpose blooms when you use your gifts to help others, even in small ways. Look around you. Help a friend pack boxes, take out trash for an elderly neighbor, patiently guide a junior colleague for 15 minutes. Here's the biggest lie, that purpose is something you find. The truth is different. Your purpose is not a lost key to be found. It is something you build, brick by brick, action by action, day by day. Every experience, every job, every experiment, even failures, becomes a brick in your structure. Nothing is wasted, skills transfer. Your past becomes materials for a new, meaningful construction. You are the architect. Choose which bricks to use, design the structure you want to live inside. The question shifts, not what is my purpose, but what can I build today? Pick a small brick and lay it down with intention. Tomorrow do it again. Over time, these small acts create something strong, beautiful, and uniquely yours. Finding your purpose won't happen overnight, but the journey begins with a single step. And the question is, will you take it? Pick up one brick, notice your energy, follow a curiosity, help someone in a small way. And here is the single question that can change your life. What small action can I take today that feels like a contribution? You don't need certainty, you need curiosity, courage, and consistency. Start tiny, build steady, serve often. You are not lazy or broken. You're learning to build. Comment below what you're curious about, or one small brick you'll lay this week. Subscribe to Behind the Desire for more deep dives. Join us as we uncover what's really behind desire. Start building today.